Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. Alright, this is Football Manager 2018. This is episode number 5 of our Lower League Manager series with Decathlon FC. We are currently in first place, 6 points clear. But we have a big match today. We are on the road at Harrogate Town, who is currently lying third in a virtual tie for second, just on goal difference, 6 points back of us. So a loss here cuts our lead in half, while a win can make things a lot more comfortable. Now, between our last episode and now, we had our first FA Cup match. We were against South Park on the road, where we won comfortably 3-0, but the injuries continue to mount with the team. We've had quite a few injuries of late, and that is definitely going to be a factor. However, the many injuries that we had during our last episode, fortunately, some of those players are already beginning to come back, as we were quite fortunate on the length of the injuries incurred. Mari Morgan-Smith is back, though he is not at full strength. Heslop is back from an injury. He's had 2 here recently. But Kane Felix is ready to go. Aiden Connolly is now ready to go and fully fit. Alright, so again, we are on the road today, so this is going to be a challenge. Next up after this match is the next round of the FA Cup, where we are at home to Bath City. They are the same level we are, but in the other conference, the South Division, while we're in the North. We are still favorites today, but this is the first time in quite a while where we have not been heavily favored. Worsnop's another one who has taken an injury. I need a goalkeeper. Let's see, Whiteley is 17. Hopefully they are not required to come in. Good reflexes, good handling, good command of the area, but some really low stats otherwise. Wilton has a 9 on decision, 6 positioning. Oh boy. They're both really iffy. Well, they shouldn't be needed anyway. There we go. Alright, now let's take a look at our squad. We've had a week off for the first time in a while, so players are beginning to recover. I've had to do a lot of rotating of squad members, partially due to injuries, partially due just to fatigue, as we've had a lot of games coming up here fairly frequently of late. Let's see, Newton. I'd like to get Newton. Well, Newton's not match fit yet. Maybe we'll bring him in. Make sure we get him off the bench regardless of score. Felix is another one just coming back from injury. He's fairly match fit, but not quite there. So those two will likely be our top subs. Rankine has really started to step up after not playing early in the season. He had a goal and an assist in our last game. Having a pretty good average, definitely better than Parkin, so there's a good chance he'll come in the second half. That might be our 3 subs. Go ahead and keep those guys on. Last game for the first time this season, we played in our 3-5-2 with wingback formation, and did fairly well, but again, that was against a lower league team. in the FA Cup match. So whether that was tactical or whether that was just simply that we are that much stronger than that team is questionable. And we don't know until we run it again, but our 4-5-2 has been, or 4-5-1 has been strong enough that there is no reason to change that. Let's see if I can passionately. Hey, look at that! They want to keep the run going. Okay, this is the strongest reaction I've had at the start of the game in a long time. Apparently, being passionate about it is a good thing. Wow, the team is fired up. We've got 7 of 11 players raring to go. This is a big match. Maybe that's part of it too. But they are excited for this game. All right, so we are in the green and blue, and we kick off for the game. Not a lot of pressure from Harrogate Town there in that first possession, so that could play well. Ooh, that was close. Just wide from the midfield area by Harrogate Town there. Anyway, it looks like we do have a chance to control the ball well in this game, as they are not applying tons of pressure, and we get the opening goal 10 minutes in. Josh Simpson. We have seen that goal multiple times this season by this team. They do have the assignment to control possession. They do have the assignment to work the ball into the box, and with the defense not applying tight pressure, we're able to get just that little bit of space, and that's all we needed there. Oh, poor defense going for the interception, leaving the floodgates wide open for Harrogate Town, but they are not able to capitalize. We maintain our 1-0 lead, and getting our first look at the stats 20 minutes in. We are controlling possession, we are getting more chances, but we are certainly not alone. We are on the road at a difficult team, and they are able to tie it up. That was an excellent goal. I really can't blame my defense on that one. Both teams coming off of throw-ins. We defended that well, but a great sliding tackle from their player. We gave them just a little bit of space. Close on whether it was offside, but I'm pretty sure that was on. He was certainly behind our fullback, but I believe he was in line with our center back on that play. Shots are level at 5 aside. We have had more on target, which is good. Means we're probably getting them more into the box, which is by design. Parkin with the layoff, Simpson with the ball, working the ball through the midfield, up to Moak, cross, Almond! Yes, nice goal. We are back on top. 10 minutes before halftime. This was a nice ball here. Parkin, great recognition to pick out Moak, who is able to get the cross. And that is off the underside of the crossbar. Nothing the keeper could do there. A little lucky that that didn't bounce back out, just scraping on the bottom side of the crossbar and able to go in. We're holding that 56 possession. We are definitely attacking strong through the middle today, as 68% of our attacking moves have been up the middle of the pitch. Those numbers advantages with our formation are definitely showing. And unlike normal, with Parkin in there, we're a lot slower, but they are able to get it right back 6 minutes later. That was a good attacking move that we could not contend with. Our left back just gets hammered there, forcing the center back out of position. And then it looks like our right center back and our right back could not decide who to cover there. We had them marked, and then one man was open, and it looks like they went to rotate, and the rotation came at the wrong time. We were made to pay for it. So 2-2 heading into half. You know, it wouldn't be awful if we come out of this game with a draw, as we have a half to go. At least we would not be losing ground to this title contender, though we might lose a couple points to the other two that are level on points with them. that would be a lot better than Harrogate Town picking up 3 and us dropping 3, because that would definitely close the gap considerably. So big thing is to not lose this game, but I'd certainly like to see us come out with a win. We're definitely not going to give up on that and park the bus. Looking at our halftime ratings, we are sucking on defense. They have carved us open a couple of times. I'd say 3 overall, and made us pay on 2 of those occasions. So we have our work cut out for us here in the second half. Ferguson was the one who really screwed us over on that by not dropping back when they were able to play that in, causing us to frantically rotate on that second goal. And he's sitting here complacent. So I'm going to need to fire up that defense and keep the offense positive. 2 goals is good, but giving up 2 is not a good performance from us. Looks like our assistant coach says that we should tell them that it's been a disappointing half, and I'm going to go ahead and be assertive and do just that. Not aggressive today, we're not losing, but we should have been a lot better off, especially defensively. So I'm not happy with your performance out there, and there you go, just as expected. Players on the back end of the pitch are fired up by that, but our attackers were not happy to hear that because, well, they've done well. Parkin hasn't, so why are you stressed out by that? You're not strong in your rating, you have no goals, you have no assists, though you did have that one nice ball to Moak, but Moak picked up the assist. He's got both assists on the game today. Let's see if we can get Conley in. He's been real strong for us this season. Alright, well, defense, I need to get more out of them. Okay, we got one more player fired up there. Midfield, what I'm not going to include. Let's clear that. Let's go individually here. To Almond. Talk to player. You have done well, but I can't say you've been bad. Otherwise, he's gonna feel that it's contradicting. Can't say I'm happy because I already told him I'm not happy. What to do here? Assertive. Okay. Make a difference? No. Parkin. Let's get Parkin. You're stressed. Appreciate your effort. You've been unlucky? No. He's still stressed from that reaction. Well, no. They stayed the same. Okay. Rest of the midfield. Last one here. Okay, I was impressed with the control. Is that going to come off contradictory? Oh, crap, it did. Alright. That was not the appropriate comment. We're in danger here in the second half. Team is not looking fired up except for a couple defenders, but that's where we struggled in the first half. Not the right choice of comments on this occasion, so if we come out of today with a loss, I would definitely blame myself on this one. The team is frustrated, nervous, but they've seemed to have calmed down here 5 minutes into the second half for the most part. Alright, I'm going to have to keep an eye on condition. I want to get Newton, I want to get Felix into the game here at some point. We will definitely do some rotation of players. We're almost an hour in now, so the first sub might be coming soon. They're in the box. They get a chance. It's wide left. It looks like Simpson had it covered either way. Sakar continuing to struggle today, but he is motivated, so we're going to leave him on for sure. Conley's struggling today. Parkin is struggling. Maybe Parkin, it's time for him to go. We're 70 minutes in. That is us. We got the goal. All right, we have the go-ahead. Looks like Almond was able to get that goal in. On the corner, cross from Conley. Almond comes in ahead of his man, knocks it straight in. Keeper should have done better, but he didn't have much time to react. Alright, we're going to get Rankainen over on complacent John Parkin, who has not done really anything on the day besides one decent layoff pass. Alright, we're down to the final 15 minutes. We have the lead. This could be a really big 3 points for us if we can hang on. I need to slow things down here. So we're getting in the final 10 minutes. We are going to change tactics. We're going to switch mentality. We're going to go defensive. And we're going... Ooh, not this one. Not this one. No, I don't want to discard changes. Okay. Well, we need to get Newton in there. And Benchriff's looking pretty tired. So is Simpson. Simpson's had a good game. But Benchriff hasn't been that strong. So we're going to put Newton in for Benchriff. Okay. Going defensive. Let's change the team instructions while we're at it. We don't need to work the ball in anymore. We don't need to overlap anymore. We're still going to play out of defense. We're going to start wasting time. And we want to wear this game down to the end. Alright, confirm changes. And let's play. We got 10 minutes to go. We've got our second sub going in now. And Felix is ready to go, but I don't really have a good spot for him to go. Both of these players have done really well, Moak and Almond, so we're going to leave Felix off because those guys have had such a good day. I might sub him in the last couple of minutes. Another nice cross from Almond there, giving us a decent chance, but we're not able to get on the end of it. His keeper intercepts. Alright. We're still looking fairly comfortably in control. In fact, we're looking more in control than we were in the first half. Ooh, offside. Almost a decent chance created there with the long ball, but it was just offside. Alright, time is running out. Oh, no. I was just about to make a sub. And Almond is the one who was more tired, would have been the one coming off. And now I have no choice, as we have picked up an injury again, potential foot injury, and this is the kind where he has to come off, which means he might be out for a little while with that foot injury. Alright, well, luckily we did have a sub to spare, and had not used our last. We have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Half of that time has gone down, so we're down to just over 2 minutes to go to hang on to the way, but here's a chance! Oh, a second chance! And the defense is able to clear! Fantastic job of the defense to get that one away. Final seconds of the game. They've got the ball. Simpson intercepts. We hang on. They get the 3 points on the road. Tough game. We come out on top. And that's going to help us extend our lead even further. Only concern is the injury to Almond. But as things have gone lately with the amount of injuries we've incurred, part of that is I need to rotate these players more, which is happening by force at the moment. But we've had a really busy schedule here lately that has made it hard for these players to get enough rest to do much rotation, especially at this level. Alright, well, we are going to be very passionate. Despite my poor halftime talk, the team comes out on top. The big thing was the defense was better, and they were the ones who were fired up. The offense struggled a lot more in the second half, but they snuck one goal past the keeper, and that's all it took. Alright, well, taking a look at things, it looks like we have really picked up. Salford picked up 1 point. Tamworth and Harrogate Town both lost. Obviously, Harrogate lost to us. So now we have extended our lead to 8 points. 9 points on the other 2 teams that they were tied with. What a big day for us. That really helps to push the title talk. 12 games into the season. We are 10 wins, 2 draws, no losses. We are plus 20 on the goal difference. Things are looking up. Let's see how bad that injury is. Oh, he's going to be out for a month and a half with a twisted ankle. If we just leave it to the physio, that should hold it down around a month. A month is a long time, but the schedule is a little lighter in October. We're going to have a couple of FA Cup matches during this time frame, but the schedule should settle down a little bit. So hopefully he's not going to miss too much. We'll be able to get him back soon. Luckily, we do have Kane and Felix. And you can see here, we are fifth highest in the league with 4 injuries right now. Almond out for the next month. Morgan Smith, should be back in the next day or two. In fact, he passed the fitness test, so he'll definitely be good to go for our next match. Our goalkeeper, our older of the 2 goalkeepers, and they're about level on skill, has 2 weeks to go before he's back. And Heslop also cleared his fitness test before the game and will be good to go. So really, we only have 2 players out now. So despite the large number of injuries that we have incurred in the last few weeks, most of them have been short enough that we should be getting through this period. And as the schedule lightens up a little bit and we have less wear and tear on game days, we might be able to get our players healthy with our win streak intact. And Almond, the injured player, comes out as the player of the game. Nice rating there, and that was definitely I'm going to go with quality chances here. Oh, he didn't think he was that good, huh? Oh, gosh, he reacted poorly twice. I think maybe he's just upset about being injured. All right, well, our unbeaten record continues. 12 matches in the league, 13 if you add the FA Cup performance. We are doing extremely well. It's good to see. We do need to keep it up. This game can be very streaky. That morale is a big, big thing, and it can drop real fast. One loss, and suddenly the team acts like they've lost 10 in a row. In fact, it usually comes down to the FA Cup for me at these lower levels. You get a higher division team that you play well against, and you lose by 1 goal. Fantastic performance, but the morale drops. And then all of a sudden in the league, you begin to struggle. That seems to be what happens for me in this one. All right, well, next up for us is the FA Cup match against Bath City, but this season's focus has been all about the league. We are not only looking to get promoted this season, but not just because of our position right now, but our board demands it as well. We are looking to win the league, but so far so good on that front. So I'll be playing the Bath City match offline, that FA Cup third qualifying round match. And then I will see you next time. So that does it for this episode. I am Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I am aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record.